from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, December 1st, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. Hazleton police are investigating two thefts from cars last night. Police say a thief or thieves broke into a Honda Pilot parked in the 700 block of North Laurel Street and stole several items, including a Taurus 738 TCP 380 handgun and a black fanny pack with a loaded magazine. Then a few hours later, someone broke into a gold Infiniti on North Locust Street between 14th and 19th Street and stole a Levano Essential laptop. Anyone with information on either of these incidents is asked to call Hazleton Police at 570-459-4940. Wilkes-Barre General Hospital is facing a wrongful death suit in the death of a 44-year-old Harvey's Lake man. The lawsuit filed by attorney Joseph McGinley names the hospital, along with the Director of Health Information Management, Linda Markowski, Dr. Charles Letenti, and Chief Compliance and Privacy Officer Sherry Clavet. A suit claims that the hospital and staff engaged in an unprecedented pattern of neglect, fraud, and concealment in the death of Joseph Corey. He died on August 11th of 2013 at Hershey Medical Center after being airlifted from Wilkes-Barre General. On August 8th of 2013, Corey called Dr. Letenti to report difficulty breathing. Letenti told him to come in the following day. Corey was rushed to Wilkes-Barre General at 3 a.m. on August 9th, where he was listed in critical condition. Records reviewed by a forensic examiner noted many inconsistencies and contradictions, which made it impossible to determine exactly what treatment was provided to Corey at Wilkes-Barre General. West Hazleton Borough Council accepted a resignation of the borough tax collector at last night's special meeting. Louis Zabore submitted his resignation and council hired Diane Dutz to fill his term. Today, WYLN spoke with borough manager Jane McCoolsa.
She will take over and redo Mr. Zabore's last 2 years as tax collector. And nothing else has changed, just the name of the tax collector. You will still, as a resident of West Hazleton Borough, will still go to Malone and Nansteel at 123 East Broad Street and pay your taxes.
Zabore was the tax collector for the borough for the last 10 years. Another announcement from West Hazleton, Mayor Schmidt said the meeting, which was scheduled for December 8th, has been rescheduled for December 15th at 6 p.m. A Reading man led Shenandoah police on a chase which ended with a police cruiser demolished and another vehicle damaged. 24-year-old Brian Schuring is charged with 2 felony counts of attempted murder and attempted homicide of an officer. Police said it started with an attempted pullover for an equipment violation around 11 o'clock Sunday night. Schuring took off around several streets, then north on Route 924, North Main Street, then onto Washington Street. He hit a marked police car and another car and managed to get away and headed towards Mahanoy City on Route 54 on the wrong side of the road. Mahanoy City police placed spike strips across the road, but Schuring kept driving on flattened tires until he got stuck in a grassy area near Blashock Cole. Amazingly, no one was injured. He's also facing a long list of misdemeanors and traffic counts. He is in Schuylkill County Prison on $100,000 straight cash bail. A Wilkes-Barre man is facing insurance charges. 45-year-old Martin Carroll is charged with felony counts of filing a fraudulent claim and theft. The Attorney General's office says he tried to swindle Progressive Insurance out of $10,000 in medical expenses. The arrest affidavit says Carroll reported he was a passenger in a 2004 PT Cruiser that crashed while his brother was driving on Interstate 95 near Chester in November of 2013. 8 days later, Carroll went to Wilkes-Barre General Hospital to be treated for lower back pain, billing Progressive $9,200 in medical bills. He also billed Progressive for another $800. Carroll admitted he was not in the car and lied because he thought his brother didn't have a driver's license. District Judge Paul Roberts arraigned Carroll and released him on $25,000 unsecured bail. There are more budget talks on tap this week in the Capitol, and discussion is now said to be centering on removing sales tax exemption from a host of things. Reportedly, negotiators think the Commonwealth can raise $750 million in new revenue by adding sales tax to products and services which are not taxed right now. Some of those items include admissions to amusement parks, ski slopes, golf courses, and bowling alleys. Personal care services such as haircuts and manicures and getting a tattoo. Other personal services such as employing a personal trainer, a wedding planner, or a kennel, parking lots and garages, movies, using a campsite, and digital downloads. Negotiators hope to finalize the package this month, ending an impasse that has dragged on since July 1st. The Pennsylvania State Police have released the Thanksgiving holiday crashes and incident reports from November 25th through November 29th. There were a total of 15 people killed and 272 others injured in the 1,013 crashes that were investigated by the state police. 91 of them were allegedly alcohol-related. Police say during that 5-day time frame, troopers cited nearly 1,300 individuals for not wearing seatbelts. Nearly 15,000 speeding citations were issued, and 558 drivers were arrested for DUI. These statistics only cover those crashes that were investigated by the state police and do not cover those investigated by local police departments. For more information, you may visit psp.pa.gov. Well, it's time now for a first look at our forecast. A dreary start to our December, but still no snow in our forecast. But could that change? Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbachik's in the Weather Center with the detail. Joe, more rain this week, but it does look like there are some warmer temperatures, at least for December.
Yeah, that's right. Temperature-wise for December, we're not going to really complain across our area, and I'll show you them in the 7-day forecast. But we did have some rain across our area today. Still some more rain to contend with as we head into tonight, and still have some more rain even as we head into the daytime hours of tomorrow. Again, we had some of that rain. Some of it was moderate to heavy at times, and some of that light drizzle from time to time wasn't doing anything. Again, we still have to deal with that as we head into tomorrow. But again, temperature-wise throughout the daytime hours above freezing, and temperature-wise right now generally in the 40s. The complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, details on the battle between two Hazleton City Council members, plus a look at some very special events taking place in our area over the next several days. That and much more coming up here on WYLN News. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, weather with meteorologist Joe Garbachik, sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
Family owned and operated, the experienced professionals at Lehigh Tire have served the residents of the greater Hazleton area for over 55 years. From our full line of passenger, light truck, and commercial tires to our automotive services including tune-ups, inspections, oil changes, and alignments.
Every time I've ever done business here, they've been very polite, straightforward, and the job gets done quickly and right.
Find the right tire for the right price today at Lehigh Tire.
We're here. We're here to fight this. We're here with board-certified oncologists. We're here with access to genetic counseling, clinical trials, and the most advanced treatment options. We're here with the strength of the region's leading health network. And now we're here in Hazleton, the new LVHN Cancer Center. We're here for you.
Two council members are at odds over a canceled meeting in Hazleton and the way the city's budget was handled. WYLN's Gary Perna has more.
We know that Hazleton City's council meeting has been canceled for tonight. Last night, Councilman John Keegan expressed his concerns over the meeting being called off. But Council Vice President Gene Mope, who spoke with us today, said there was nothing new on the agenda that could not wait until the second reading in a few weeks.
We had a budget meeting on Tuesday night, and that was the first reading of the budget. Then Wednesday, it was helping Lisa with the amendments that occurred and also trying to establish the ad for the newspaper for the budget. Now, the next meeting for the budget is 20 days after the first reading. So we had to get that in the paper and do what we needed for that. And that took up quite a bit of the day. But to be honest with you, with the meeting on Tuesday, there was really nothing on the agenda, so agenda wasn't prepared. We maybe had one, possibly two carryovers, and there wasn't anything really important that it had to go immediately for a meeting on Tuesday.
But Councilman Keegan said that's not true. And he wants to know, is it right for council just to cancel a meeting that has already been published?
I don't believe any council member has the right to cancel a meeting. I believe the meetings were scheduled by a vote, and it's either going to take a vote of council to cancel a meeting or have the meeting, and if a quorum doesn't show up, then the meeting doesn't occur. But I don't believe that they have the right to cancel a meeting.
Mope said that meetings have been canceled in the past for a number of reasons. Council is set to meet on Friday, December 18th for the second reading of the budget. Keegan has argued that some of the amendments that were made at the last meeting are illegal and can't be voted on.
They increased line items in the budget, and the optional plan law states that it must be done by a supermajority, but the vote was 3-2, so they failed. But they put those on the website as if they passed, and they didn't. They failed. And so right now, we don't have a balanced budget. We have an unworkable plan. It reduces police. It eliminates money for the streets, and I don't understand where they're going with the direction of this city.
Mope said if that's true, they will talk with the solicitor to find out what their next step is.
Is that he was protesting that we needed 4 votes under optional plan to pass any increases. Now, decreases, you only need 3 votes. And if that is the case, I'm waiting to hear from Attorney Cohen, then actually we use their campaign promises in the budget because this is the revenue that they said that was possible to generate. They campaigned on it, so we included it into the budget. And if they choose not to vote on it, then there will be a tax increase.
The battle over the budget will continue for the next few weeks here in the city of Hazleton, and again, council will meet on Friday, December 18th to pass the second reading of the amended budget. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Thank you, Gary. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, a look at all the First Friday events in downtown Hazleton, including the lighting of the city's Christmas tree in City View Park. That and much more coming up here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
Hey, Tom, we're at the second location of Grand Central. We're here at the Laurel Mall.
That's right, Bill. A lot of people, when they think of Grand Central, what do they think of, Bill?
Furniture, appliances.
But we have so much more to offer. We have a nice lineup of furniture and mattresses, and we came out here as an opportunity to showcase those items. We have naturally great selection of living room, family room furniture. We have mattresses, box springs. We have a large selection, and we have a very, very big selection at our store in downtown Hazleton. We have like 30,000 square feet. It's actually the largest total home furnishing store in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Oh. And you also have sales and service for Dyson.
That is correct. We offer that, sales and service, plus we offer a lot more.
Grand Central at the Grand Central Plaza in downtown Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
WYLN is proud to announce a huge technical upgrade to our channels that will bring a better digital picture and expanded coverage area to viewers all over northeastern and central Pennsylvania. In addition to channel 35.1 in Hazleton, you can watch a crystal clear picture in Berwick and Columbia County on channel 47.1 and in East Stroudsburg on channel 24.1. And we're proud to announce Pennsylvania's newest TV station, channel 9.1 in Williamsport, serving Lycoming, Montour, Northumberland, and Union counties. Now more than ever, WYLN is your local network.
We still got a little bit of some rain left over. We got a little bit of some drizzle as well, some chillier temperatures, but still temperatures continue to remain above freezing. That's the good news. Not done with the rain yet because we have some more rain to contend with as we head through tonight and as we head into tomorrow. On to the graphic for today, and it's kind of a dreary, damp, wet, overcast, cool, raw day across northeastern Pennsylvania. We had to deal with those chilly temperatures. But, you know, it could be worse for this time of year. We know we've already had snow in the past by this time. In fact, last year for Thanksgiving we actually had some snow across our area ending part of November. This year, though, well, whole different story. In fact, temperatures next couple of days actually won't be too bad for this time of year. Still got some leftover showers and some drizzle across our area. Live 35 Skycast Doppler. 44 degrees, so we continue to be above freezing, and since the midnight hour we did pick up 0.42 of an inch of precipitation, but it is making it feel like it's a little bit chillier. It's feeling like it's about 38 degrees. 42 now Mount Pocono, 49 Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport. Philly's the place to go if you want the mild air. 55, in fact, even a degree warmer out in Pittsburgh where it's 56 degrees. Mid to upper 40s to near 50 degrees in the Wyoming Valley area. There you can see the rain that we've had. Some of it was moderate. Occasionally got a couple of those heavier bands of rain that moved in. And, of course, we had some drizzle at times. Really not much going on. And as we go into tomorrow, we do it all over again. In fact, the chance of some heavier rain coming into our area, especially tomorrow morning and, again, later tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Kind of like today, but I think we'll see some heavier amounts as we go into tomorrow. And then finally we start to clear things out as we progress through the daytime hours of our Thursday. Looking at the numbers, again, staying above freezing tomorrow, 40, some areas maybe even near 50 degrees, and then early Thursday morning temperatures in the lower 40s. So again, this area of low pressure giving us the rain as we head into tomorrow. The extreme colder weather out toward the west with some snow showers and even a mixture of precipitation with that dip in the jet stream. That's where that colder air is located. But for our area, hey, you know, it's not going to be too bad. Wasn't bad at all. Very nice indeed for the month of November 2015. Much of the nation, especially toward the east and the central part of the nation, temperatures above average to well above average. This is the area where it was actually below average. And so far for December, things looking like they should be above where we should be for this time of year. Extended forecast looking like this. We'll continue to remain in the 40s, but we're going to have some rain as we go into tomorrow. We clear out for Thursday. Coldest day right now probably will be Friday in the mid to upper 30s and then 40s for the weekend, and then mid to upper 40s as we start going into early next week, and we may struggle to make it out of the upper 30s by Tuesday. 4-6, the daily daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers, the pick 2. The pick 3, 854, and the pick 4, 3359. Pick 5 numbers looking like this: 81845. Treasure hunt numbers 2, 10, 11, 18, and 21. Stick around. We'll have a whole heck of a lot more for you coming up after these commercial messages.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer, dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, and outside grill and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Tickets are now on sale for the annual Sounds of the Season concert at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana and the Freeland Community Choir under the direction of Jackie Wetzel. The audience will be invited to join in the singing of traditional holiday music along with full orchestra and chorus. Advance tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. Sounds of the Season is brought to you by these businesses.
This Thursday, everyone is invited to Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza for public ice skating for the 12th annual Toys for Tots Open Skate presented by UTS in support of the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program. Those who wish to skate can do so by bringing a new unwrapped toy or making a $5 contribution to the Toys for Tots. This is the only opportunity throughout the entire year where the public is allowed to skate on the ice at Mohegan Sun Arena. The event begins at 6 p.m. and runs until 8 p.m. The arena does not provide skates, so you must stop by the Toyota Sportsplex on Cole Street to rent the skates for $3. The pickups begin on Wednesday at 4 p.m. For more information, you can visit toysfortots.org. This Wednesday is the 24th annual Can Do Community Christmas. This year's theme is Come Celebrate the Arts. The event is held at Christ Lutheran Church on the corner of Church and Green Streets in Hazleton. Holiday music selections will be performed by the MMI Chamber Ensemble, the Hazleton Area High School Chamber Singers, the Heights Terrace Elementary Middle School Jazz Ensemble, and the Hazleton Area High School Jazz Ensemble. Children who attend this year's event will be able to meet with Santa and write him letters with the help of the Can Do students. The concert will be taped in its entirety, and it can be seen here and only here on WYLN during the holidays, so make sure to tune in for those listings and the times and dates. Sights and sounds of the season will be filling downtown Hazleton this Friday. Our Julie Stefanovich has more.
Thanksgiving may have come and gone, but the Christmas season kicks off this Friday, December 4th in downtown Hazleton. Numerous events are scheduled as part of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress First Friday. The city tree lighting will take place in the brand new park at Laurel and Broad Streets, hosted by Mayor Joe Yanuzzi. He will be joined by the Hazleton Area High School Chorus and the Elite Dance Company. A special guest from the North Pole will also be making an appearance.
Santa's going to be coming, so the kids will get to see Santa arrive, and then they go next door to the former HMB Bank building where Santa will be having photos, and then they can they'll have a gift raffle for the kids as well, and I think cookies and drinks.
Word has it that Santa will also be arriving in style.
Yeah, I think the rumor is he might be coming by horse and carriage. I'm not sure. But that ties into the second event of the night that's really popular. The Chamber last year sponsored a horse and carriage ride for families, for kids. And that's going to happen again this year, right across the street from the Chamber, 31 West Broad. And coinciding with that is actually the Sophia Cox Foundation is going to be doing a live demonstration of some traditional blacksmithing techniques, so people can be entertained and learn a little bit while they wait for the horse and carriage, which is free, thanks to sponsors.
Mrs. Claus encourages people to stop by and join in all of the holiday festivities.
On Friday, December 4th will be our first Friday for the month of December. There will be lots of events and happenings going on in the downtown area. Come on down, visit all of the great shops that we have here, do some Christmas shopping, take a carriage ride, which will be sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce. Lots of fun. I went on one last year. I can't wait to go again this year. So come on down and enjoy some great entertainment, enjoy some food, some fun, and do some Christmas shopping.
The fun begins at 5 p.m. with the tree lighting. First Friday also features art exhibits, business promotions, open houses, and music. To see the full schedule of events, visit downtownhazleton.org. Reporting for WLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. Coming up next, Eric DeVardinis is in with sports here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
Join us this week on Women Today. It is the season finale. Jane Danish of the Lehigh Valley Health Network, our master sponsor since day one, is on with us. We're going to have 2 great wines, Naughty and Nice, to sample just in time for Christmas. Kathy's making marshmallows. She never ceases to amaze. We've got one last giveaway, one last young woman on the move, and a couple treats at the end. It's a season finale. Women Today. Join us.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
just like that, the focus shifts from the gridiron to the weight room. The 2015 football season over for local teams as we unveil the final edition of our high school football power rankings. A missed extra point kept number 7 Coughlin from a potential district title appearance, but a solid year overall for the Crusaders. Number 6 Marion Catholic couldn't get out of the first round of states, but a memorable senior class for the Colts that advanced to the PIAA playoffs for the first time since 2007. Lake Lehman with the best running attack and top overall area recruit in Connor McGovern. That puts them as our number 5. Next year, Berwick will enter a new era without George Curry, and while it wasn't their best team under the legend, the Dogs still boasted one of the best defenses around. Blue Mountain improved from an Eastern Conference championship to a district playoff berth. The Eagles will be a 4A team in 2016. Lee heightened the class of the Anthracite League in just their second season in the league. The Indians proved they can belong at all levels. They were just one of 2 area teams to go undefeated in the regular season, and the other one, Wyoming Valley West, number 1 for every week except one. The Spartans dominant on both offense and defense and even special teams. They just couldn't match up with Parkland last week, but they are WYLN's best in 2015. Transitioning inside for hoop season, Shenandoah Valley girls basketball enjoyed more success than ever before in 2014, but maintaining it is the challenge this year. Our high school basketball previews tip off as WYLN's Gabriella Justin takes a look at the Lady Devils.
It's fun. It's a challenge. We're kind of maybe the hunters again instead of the hunted.
Shenandoah Valley has some LeBron-sized shoes to fill this season after losing 2 of its starters to the graduating class of 2015. The Lady Blue Devils enter this season as the defending District 11 title holders.
Last year was by far the best year ever. Came home with the gold, and I really want to try and make that happen again this year. I'm hoping that my teammates and I can fill the shoes and do it again this year.
Being it's our senior year, we definitely want to go out and do the same thing, end with a bang.
Could part of the reason why Shenandoah Valley has been so successful on the court be because of the kind of relationship its players has off the court?
We're basically a family. We do everything together. And I think it's mostly the fun of basketball season that I look forward to.
We do everything outside of basketball. I'm looking forward to all the fun aside from basketball.
Coach Chris Conroy and his starters are prepared to defend the District 11 title this season.
Last year, we were probably expected to be right there at the end in District 11. And this year, maybe, people might not think, we're capable of getting back there. So it's fun. It's a challenge.
I know we have some really big shoes to fill in losing Christina and Abby last year, but we've been working really hard all summer to get back to that point.
The Lady Blue Devils will host Jim Thorpe for their season opener at 7 p.m. next Friday. For WYLN Sports, I'm Gabriella Justin.
Tonight on Late Edition Sports, we visit Weatherly basketball, but next, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast. Stay tuned.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314. WYLN TV 35 has strong ties to the community, as evident in its commitment to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hand Society telethons. WYLN's commitment to Northeastern Pennsylvania continues with a broadcast of Hazelton's Funfest Parade and both the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants of Spare Hill Climb, and throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other events. WYLN, we're your local network.
Well, we got some more rain as we go into tomorrow, but we'll be up into the upper 40s. Some areas will be in the lower 50s. And then after that, that's the last chance of seeing any rain for at least a while. We dry things out, and you know what, for December, 30s and 40s, we'll take it.
Sounds good. So it looks like a dry weekend.
Yeah, so far
so we have
good.
something to look forward to the weekend, and it's going to be dry. So
Sure
one more
thing.
day of rain, and
And after that, it gets a little bit nicer.
But I do remember when you mentioned the snow
Last
on
year,
Thanksgiving.
remember that?
When you
How
get
about
your
that?
memories, when they have the on Facebook the memories.
Oh, yeah.
There was so much snow. I couldn't believe it, and I was just
Lucky so far.
happy that we haven't seen it yet.
Still got a long ways to go.
Thanks, Joe.
Hey.
Dashed
I just
I'm
love
all
to bring
inside
that
now.
to
I got
memories.
hockey, basketball, football's over, so
you're
I'm okay
good.
with it.
All right, sounds good. Have a good night.